Hey now folks, it's Ron from Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools, and I got a beer that you just saw earlier, as you can see again up here, from England. Boddingtons. I just chuckle when I hear that name. It's just those English names, Boddingtons, Habanero, Boddingtons. There's that name, quite the name, but quite the history on this, that beer there, that ale I should say. I got some information, I did some due diligence on this. Boddington's Brewery from Britain. It's been there since 1778 was the first time it started brewing. It was under a different name. It was under Strangeway Brewery. and that was in Manchester, England. Just these English names are just so direct on their name. Well, my grandmother was from England, and her name was Frisbee. Like we would throw the Frisbee around. That's a simple name, Frisbee. Okay, enough of that. Basically, this was founded by Mr. Henry Boddington. And it closed and it went defunct in 2005. It was no longer functioning by then, 2005. In 2000, it became actually the company name and the brewery, not at the location I just said that became defunct. Was owned and purchased by AB InBev in 2000. The brewery, the old one, became defunct. That was in 2005. I don't know if it was being used by another brewery or what. Boddington's had a number of pubs. You walk into the old English pubs and you get a bitter or an extra bitter, and which is nice. You see in a lot of the movies, and I remember seeing the Beatles movie. They went in and got a pint of a bitter, and I like the way the pubs looked back then. You know, it's like one of the places I'd like to go, or because you see them in the movies, like the cases of the Jewish delis, the way the meats are hanging, and just the atmosphere, and it's something that I would like to do. I guess it's still like that down in New York City. I would love to go to one. One of these, I will go to one. Let's see, we have the information in here. 4.7% ABV, not bad. 26 international bitter units. I got that from some couple of sites on a browser, so that's not officially from the brewery itself. And it was hard to get something like this because of being purchased and repurchased and went defunct and all that kind of stuff. So, and being an old company, but they're still selling it from England, a different location. Let's see. I read it earlier. Probably the only guy who can take his glasses off to read. Brewed by AB InBev, United Kingdom Limited, Luton, England. Here you go. A product of Britain, imported by the company from St. Louis, Missouri, who's importing this. Established, what they call, established 1778. So that is an old brewery. Way back then, 1778. 2 years after our independence. Wow, that's something. That's an old brewery. We've got a bunch of writing on the back here. I will put it up. Yeah, no, maybe. I don't know if it's too small to read. You can pause it to read it. I got a lot of good information on there. Alright, I noticed that I do have my Super Bowl hat on. It's still continuation of Super Bowl week. People are still celebrating. Well, let me pour this first and we'll talk. Alright, got the glass. Merrimack Ale, up there in Lowell, Massachusetts, toward near the New Hampshire border. We've been up there, me and my loving wife, to the brewery. Met the owner and the brewmaster. And nice place up there. Now this has a widget in it. Oh, I gotta pour right away, because that's what happens when you have a widget. If you can see it. Whoa. I forgot, as I was saying about the widget, I should have known about the widget. Alright, as I was saying, there's a widget in here, and it tells you to pour it slowly, and it just gushes out. As soon as you crack that, it wants to come out. It's going to come out, that nitrogen widget. And as I was saying it, I should have been pouring first and then talking. I guess I can't do two things at once. Oh, look at that. Look at that head. I don't know if you can see that creaminess to it. It helped from the widget and the way it's brewed itself. Oh, look at that. That is nice. That is good looking. That is good looking. Wow. That is typical English color. You'd get that in a tavern or a pub. That's golden, darkish. Almost like a dark honey color, natural honey. Wow, that is nice looking. All right. Yeah, because I was getting the maltiness, the smell of malt. It's turned into be like the graininess, bitterness. All right, bottoms up. That head is creamy. Oh, flavor is delicious. Getting a bit like almost honey, like I said, the color, but the aroma. Very drinkable. I can see why the gents and the gals in England go into a pub and are there for hours, socializing, talking, and drinking a pint. And I can see why. It's very enjoyable. Very sessionable. You can sit down with family and friends, co-workers, and down a few of these at 4.7% ABV. That's just right in the ballpark, on the low part of the average beers. The average is 5.5. So this is just a little bit tad lower, and I mean, it'll get you where you're going, get you up there singing. But I'm thinking you're Tony Bennett. I should say Tony Bennett, or someone that's Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, get there singing. And it is a good tasting beer. I was going to say, but I'm going to change it to people going to the pubs. There's probably a lot of jokes said. I hear them at the VA, the veterans groups, and Allied Veterans and Veterans of America, and all these clubs I not necessarily belong to, but I socialize with all these guys and go there. And the VFW always has guys telling jokes, and this was a good one. What did Charles Dickinson walks into the bar and orders a martini. The bartender says, "Oliver, twist." I get it, Oliver, a twist. Oliver, a twist. Oliver, a twist. You get a true martini has an olive in it, and then you can get them different with a lemon twist in it. They have the martinis. I don't know what they call that, but a regular martini has an olive. But anyways, he asked for a martini, and the bartender said, "Oliver or twist." In one of the books, shoot me. That Charles Dickens' vote was Oliver Twist. All right, anyway, enough of the jokes. The hat. Was I talking about that? I started talking about that? Yes, no. Well, 1997, this is when this game was played, the Super Bowl from 1997. Green Bay Packers, and they were playing against the New England Patriots. The Packers won. It was 35-21. Was that the score? 35-21. They played in New Orleans. It was on January 26, 1997. Unfortunately, my team, the Patriots, lost. Team that I follow. Patriots were AFC champs, and Packers were the NFC champs. And they lost. But they had a good halftime. They had the ZZ Top. They had James Brown. They had, who else did they have? Guys on Saturday Night Live, the Blues Brothers, so the Blues Brothers. They had James Brown, Blues Brothers, and ZZ Top. So it sounded like a good halftime. That was in 1997, January 26, 1997. All right, I'll end it here. Won't go any further. Cloudy, balmy day today. I say balmy, it's not the right word, is it? A cloudy day. Overcast. It's probably 38 degrees, I think is what I seen it last. Might have got cooler. And it does get cooler here in the man cave. It's becoming a storage area at this time of the year. People store stuff in it. But I still got the room to do my beer reviews. So I won't drag this on any longer, folks. If you're going to drink, drink responsibly. Don't drive. So from all of us in Massachusetts, I hope you all enjoyed the Super Bowl and your team won. My team, I was rooting for the AFC National League Kansas City Chiefs. So have a good day. You're going to drink responsibly. Don't drive. Run heavy equipment. Kids of their age, don't drink. Ciao.